Welcome, welcome, dear friends. We're coming to you almost alive from the very bottom of Rocky Top. It's your old pal, the Vollock, with the brand new, well, mostly new Vollock show. Yes, it's been a busy off-season, and it was full of more will they, won't they's than an hour of cheers followed by a moonlighting marathon. It was unreal. But we're finally here. We're finally at game week, and I could not wait any longer. I did spend some hard-earned dollars on a new video camera to try to make this experience better for you, the viewers at home. Unfortunately, look at this, it was going to be so good. It's even got a little boom mic, so the sound quality was going to be better, but no SD card with this one, so that's on order. But as I said, couldn't wait anymore. It's game week finally. The longest, darkest summer of our lives is finally over. Sports are back, and I'm ready to work. Oh yes. So we were supposed to be playing the Gators this week with a couple of games under our belts, but that's not happening. So it's the Game Chickens, and as I said, almost new Vollock show. You see, the setup's a little new. I like it. A little more freedom. But let me know what you think. Do you like me back behind the table where I can't get to you so easily? Yes. I'm depressed about the camera. It even had a little remote control, so I wouldn't have to make lame jokes about walking onto camera, walking off of camera anymore. It's going to be good. We're going to get there. We're going to get the SD card. I'm told it's going to be very lovely. You might have noticed a couple of other differences. If that squishy mortal I hired to edit things does his job, there should have been a title card. There might be new things interspersed here and there. I know you're depressed about not, viewing this sexy wizard body the entire time, but we've got a lot to talk about. So the Vols are starting out with the South Carolina Gamecocks out of nowhere. We've never played them this early. It's just a weird year. The world turned upside down, really. I haven't researched them much. I haven't researched anyone very much. It's a strange year. I do know that their incumbent quarterback was beaten out by a graduate transfer. So that'll be interesting. That kid could play last year, so I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, Tennessee, one of the better offensive lines on paper in recent memory, should be able to run the ball. It's going to be Garantano's team again. Has he put his head together? Can he put together a good season? It remains to be seen. Little concerned about the defensive line. Pruitt's been bad-mouthing them a little bit. I think Tennessee's going to be good at linebacker. I think that the corners are going to be good. I think the safeties are a little suspect, but nobody knows. People know less about this season than they have any other season. I mean, there was no spring practice. Didn't get an orange and white game. Didn't get to see any of the newcomers in spring. There weren't really organized summer workouts as such. Tennessee was a young team last year. They had some talent, but it needed to get better. They needed to develop depth. Were they able to do that in such an unusual offseason? I don't know. What am I, some sort of wizard? Well, yes, technically I am some sort of wizard. But, it's going to be a fun ride. It's really an exhibition season more than anything else. It doesn't even count towards players' eligibility. Now, whoever does hoist the hardware at the end of this year will be one of the toughest football teams of all time to overcome all this stuff. And yes, everyone is going to have to overcome all this stuff, but to overcome that stuff and win is going to be very, very impressive, no matter who it is. But Tennessee could come out. They could be they could pick up right where they left off at the end of last season, continue to improve, and be there at the end. Or they could have regressed significantly due to the offseason. It's going to be interesting to see. In other news, however, South Carolina has chosen to erect a golden chicken statue outside their stadium. Hopefully, my squishy mortal editor will be able to get pictures of this up because it is impressive. I have not seen an idol like that since the Sinai Peninsula in several hundred years BC. Listen, obviously, I'm not exactly a Puritan here, but when you erect a golden idol like that, you are excited for a smiting, my friend. Oh my goodness. You have made a false idol of this chicken in Colombia. Oh. For that reason, if nothing else, gotta pick the Vols here. Going to pick the Vols 31-21. A two-score game. I think it'll be close. But I think Pruitt has been poor-mouthing this team a little bit. I think they're going to come out a little stronger, a little cleaner than you might expect. I think they were focused. I think they were embarrassed by how they started last year. They bounced back. I think it's going to be fun to watch. It's the evening game, Columbia, South Carolina. Not going to be many fans. Not going to be, a whole lot of home field advantage for them unless their demon chicken god intervenes in some way. But, as is customary, I'm going to consume the flesh of our opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Tastes like chicken. That is good chicken. On an unrelated note, have you ever bought way too much chicken because you wanted the big stupid bucket to do a bit on a YouTube video, and when it showed up it was in 2 little boxes instead of the big stupid bucket? Me neither. I don't know why I brought it up. Finally, I'm introducing a new segment here prior to Tennessee games. We're going to curse our opponent. Now, as I said, I don't know much about South Carolina other than their quarterback, but I do know that they have Will Muschamp. And I don't like Will Muschamp. I don't like Will Muschamp at all. We finally beat him for the first time last year. So, say it with me, children. Will Muschamp. The Vollock curses you. You will develop a boil on your backside Wednesday evening. It's going to hurt for 3 or 4 days before it starts to heal. And you'll be fine. There you go, Will Muschamp. You've been cursed by the Vollock. I will see all of you after the game. Hopefully the new setup will work, and hopefully the new camera will work, and you'll start to see more features and more entertainment fly into these videos. Oh wait, yes. I need a lame joke to go out on. Demon God Chicken over there! Oh my goodness! Get a photo!